Good evening, Minutemen families. Thank you for joining me today. My name is Dr. Loyola, and I am proud to serve as a principal at Memorial High School. The purpose of this presentation is to keep you informed of important information and activities happening at Memorial High School. During the presentation, if you have any questions, please type your questions into the Q&A feature, and we will post responses to your questions within 48 hours on our campus website. Also, please know that a recording of this presentation is being made and will be posted on our campus website, along with the transcripts in English and Spanish. Buenas noches, padres de familia de la Preparatoria Memorial. Esta presentación será transmitida y grabada en inglés y español. Por favor, manténgase en sintonía después de la versión en inglés y así poder escuchar la presentación en español. As in the September Town Hall, the information I share today is centered around 5 guiding principles of our district's Safe Start Plan. They are, number 1, providing our families with accurate and timely information. Number 2, the health and safety of our students and faculty. Number 3, resources to ensure the continuity, mental health, and well-being of our students and staff. Number 4, high-quality instruction. And number 5, an educational equity for all of our scholars. If you have any questions as we go through the information, please type them into the Q&A feature, and we will respond to your questions as quickly as possible. At Memorial High School, it is our mission to provide an exceptional learning experience that engages, empowers, and prepares students to compete and reach their highest potential in an ever-changing world. Our vision is for every child success in life. Edgewood proud. This afternoon, I will share information regarding our anticipated October 12th transition to in-person learning for students based on parent choice, reinforce the safety protocols that the campus has put in place to ensure a safe learning environment for students, discuss our plans if a student or staff member tests positive for COVID, and finally, I will remind you of the resources that are available to our students and families to promote their social and emotional well-being. Our guiding principle number 1 is accurate and timely information. Over the next few minutes, I'll share our attendance rates and highlight examples of great work from our students and teachers. Our attendance rate 8 weeks into the school year is currently 97.1%. Remember, our goal is 100% daily attendance. Parents, please encourage your child to attend every class every day. It is so incredibly important that our students are actively engaged in their learning, and we need your support to make sure that they do not fall behind. Our district website has specific training videos for parents on how to use our online learning platforms. So if you need any information at all about ways to support your child's learning, please let us know and we will get you the information you need. We encourage all families to create a parent portal account for access to student attendance and grades. Report cards will not be mailed to parents. Please communicate with your child's WINS teacher for more information on parent portal. While all of our teachers and staff are working diligently to prepare and deliver high-quality lessons, I would like to give special recognition to Ms. Brown, our social emotional learning counselor, as an example of just how hard staff are working for our students. Here you can see Ms. Brown contacting students and families to ensure they are aware of resources available to them and checking up on their mental and emotional well-being. In the same manner, our students are doing exciting things. Here you can see the various students who have been receiving college acceptance letters to the university they will be attending next year. These are just a couple of examples of what makes our school family so special. Our goal for the second grading period is to ensure that 100% of our students are actively participating in lessons every day. Thank you for supporting your children in achieving this important goal. Our first secondary remote intersession for high school students is scheduled for October 26th to the 30th. High school students will be provided an opportunity to complete missing assignments for the first and 6 weeks to recover course credit. Remember, you can monitor academic progress daily through Parent Portal, as report cards will not be mailed out. Continuing with guiding principle number 1, I want to share some important dates with you. September 25th was the last day of the first grading period for our students, and was also the last day for parents to turn in the parent commitment form for the second grading period. For any parent who did not complete the parent commitment form by the September 25th date, please know your child has been placed in the remote learning option for the duration of the second 6 weeks, which means they will continue to work from home using their technology to connect to teachers. On September 28th, we began the second grading period of the year. October 12th, of which I will discuss more detail in a few minutes, is our first day of face-to-face instruction for students whose parents opted for them to come back to school full-time. And finally, October 26th to the 30th is our first intersession week for students who need extra practice or intervention. If your child is selected for this extra week of instruction, your teacher will let you know during the middle of October. Our guiding principle number 2 centers around health and safety. So I want to reinforce our safety plans and re-entry videos that are posted on the school website. I will also share what plans we have in place if one of our students or staff members develop symptoms or test positive for COVID. I am sharing this information to reassure you that safety remains our #1 priority and share the ways we plan to ensure a safe learning environment for our students. When students arrive on campus daily, we are asking that every high school student completes an online survey using a new application called Dr. Al, which we feel make it easier for high school students to submit responses and for the campus to receive responses. The survey asks 3 simple questions and takes very little time to complete. The questions are you experiencing any COVID-related symptoms? Have you been tested and are waiting for results? And the third one, have you been in close contact with someone who has tested positive for COVID? It is very important that we receive a survey response for each high school student every day. We will be sending all of our families information on how to access the app and register your student, especially for those families that chose to send their student to school beginning on October 12th. On October 12th, we were scheduled to bring back 100% of our students for face-to-face learning. The City of San Antonio COVID school risk indicator is still at a moderate range. We are following the Metro Health's recommendation to not bring back 100% of our students for face-to-face instruction just yet, so that we can continue to promote the health and well-being of our students and staff. We are going to keep the building occupancy at approximately 25%. We will continue with remote learning and begin a hybrid model to ensure we can service all students in a safe environment. A hybrid model will allow students that have chosen the face-to-face instruction and/or hybrid instruction for the 2021 school year to be on campus a few days a week while also maintaining remote learning. We are excited to welcome many of our students back to campus for in-person learning on October 12th. The students joining us on that day are those whose parents indicated that they prefer their child to physically attend school instead of remaining at home in the remote learning environment. When students arrive on October 12th, the first thing they'll see are screening stations in the entryways of the building. Campus staff will be there to greet them, take their temperature, and provide hand sanitizer before ushering them into the building. Students will receive a breakfast bag and go directly to their classrooms. Walking on the right side of the hallway while maintaining social distancing of no less than 6 feet apart. As you can see on this slide, signs have been placed throughout the entryways and hallways to remind students to stay safe by keeping 6 feet apart, washing and sanitizing their hands regularly, and walking one way to avoid close contact with their peers. Student transitions during the school day have been limited to entry and lunch at dismissal. When students do move during the day from one location to another, they will do so in a staggered way to avoid large groups traveling at the same time, and social distancing will be required. When students enter their classroom, again, they'll see safety protocol and social distancing signs. Students will eat breakfast in the classrooms before getting the day started with their WINS class. As a reminder, parents, please make sure your student brings their laptop and charger to school every day so they can engage in learning activities along with their remote learning peers. For lunch, students will be escorted to the designated location by their WINS teacher to pick up their meal and be dismissed from campus while maintaining social distancing at all times. Thank you, parents, for reinforcing how important it is for your child to follow our campus safety procedures. Our entire staff is paying careful attention to details to our safe practices to ensure that your child is healthy and safe, but they cannot do it alone. It takes a full partnership between our students, families, and school personnel to make this work. If you have not already seen them, please take some time to view our school safety reentry plan that is located on our campus website. You'll also find a reentry video that details some of what I just shared with you on how we ensure the health and safety of all of our face-to-face learners. The video provides information on everything from our entry points to signs around campus that will be used to ensure social distancing, check-in stations for each staff member and student, and a variety of other helpful information meant to inform our community. Other safety measures the campus is taking include the use of personal protective equipment or PPE by every staff member and student, disinfectant spray, paper towels, hand sanitizer stations spread throughout the campus, and regular deep cleaning by our custodial team. When we put safety as the #1 priority, it allows our students to focus on their #1 priority, and that is their learning. Guiding principle #3 focuses on continuity, mental health, and well-being. This period of remote learning can be particularly stressful for families. I know that our teachers and staff also feel unique pressures that have come with remote instruction and the extra emphasis on health and safety that is so critical. I would like to take this opportunity to remind you of the resources in place to assist with the mental health and well-being of our students and families. Our counselors and social workers continue working together to reach out to students and families that may have unique challenges and get them connected to school and community resources. These services include academic supports and social emotional supports and may involve individual or group counseling, behavior intervention supports, home visits, attendance initiatives, family crisis response, homelessness, school-age parenting, and resources for parents, mental and physical health care services, utilities, and shelter, to name a few. As a reminder to our families, Edgewood's ISD Community Resource Officers assist families in a variety of ways, including with food distribution, assistance with clothing and household appliances, mental health and hygiene, and in connecting families with nonprofit organizations for more urgent needs such as rental assistance and/or shelter. Their services are available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and may be reached at any time at 210-444-4558. Our guiding principle number 4 is high quality instruction. To ensure that each of our students receives high quality instruction at Memorial High School, we have put into place specific plans to respond to students or staff members that may become ill during the day or who may have been exposed to COVID. For the next few minutes, I will share our plans so you know exactly what actions the school will take. Every student and staff member will be screened prior to entering campus each day. However, if a student develops symptoms during the day, the student will be sent to the nurse for evaluation and placed in a holding room to separate him or her from other students until a parent can come pick them up from school. We ask that that parent or guardian take the student to their family physician, who will determine if a COVID-19 test is needed. Alternatively, the parent or guardian should take the student to a free COVID-19 testing location. If the student does test positive for COVID, the school will send out a notification to parents to let you know that we have had a positive result and inform you of what steps we have taken to keep all of our students safe. We are also obligated to report the positive test to the Texas Education Agency so they can track school-related cases. Of course, I want to assure all parents that the notification will never include the name of the student, as we will always protect the privacy of our students and staff. All of the areas in the school that were used or accessed by the student will be thoroughly cleaned and sanitized. Finally, the student will stay home and engage in remote learning until they are released to return back to school. Parents, we do want to let you know and hope you understand that if a student tests positive for COVID or develops symptoms during the day and has siblings at Memorial or any other school in EISD, we will ask you to bring the siblings home as well. We appreciate your understanding with this. In a similar manner, that one of our staff members tests positive for COVID after being at school, the staff member will immediately be placed off campus. The area that the staff member worked on campus will be thoroughly cleaned and sanitized, and families will be notified. Finally, our district has created a safety task force of district-level administrators who will visit our campus at unscheduled times to monitor our campus safety procedures and ensure we are effectively following all safety guidelines. As I shared during our last town hall, high-quality instruction works best when there is a partnership between parents and the school. At Memorial High School, we are committed to strengthening our partnership with parents to ensure that every one of our students has an opportunity to be successful. Thank you for your active participation and support of your child's education. This school year is not like any other, and yet, despite the challenges from this pandemic, I want you to know that we are in it together, and we will get through it together. Our final guiding principle is educational equity, and I would like to share with you information regarding UIL. This past Monday, October 5th, we were excited to resume our UIL sports activities. Coaches and staff have been thoroughly trained on COVID safety protocols and have been working with students to ensure everyone knows and follows safe practices. We are excited for our students and look forward to celebrating their growth and success. Please know all our Memorial High School athletics, cheer, and dance COVID-19 preparedness plans can be found on our campus website. Parents, please know that for athletic events, a limited number of fans will be allowed at games held at Edgewood Gym and Veterans Stadium. Fans will not be allowed at games held on campus facilities here at Memorial High School. Games played at the Edgewood District Gym and Veterans Stadium will be broadcast live, as allowed by the UIL for the 2021 school year. Everyone attending any EISD athletic function will be required to wear a face covering. As we close, I want to emphasize that our district's #1 outcome goal is to graduate all scholars, college, career, or military ready, per their expected date of graduation. This afternoon, I shared information that is centered around the 5 guiding principles of our district's Safe Start Plan, specifically providing our families with accurate and timely information, the health and safety of our students and staff, resources to ensure the continuity, mental health, and well-being of our students and staff, high-quality instruction, and educational equity for all of our scholars. We are grateful for the opportunity to serve your child's educational needs and appreciate your continued support and partnership. Again, thank you very much for your time today. This is the rest of my administration team. Please feel free to contact them as well. We are all here to serve and support our Minutemen students and families. Take care and God bless. We will stay on the line a bit longer to ensure you have time to ask your questions on the Q&A feature. Para nuestros padres que hablan español, por favor, manténganse en la línea para la presentación en español que comenzará en 2 minutos.